What's up guys, Eric here, and this time we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Select Chitauri figure from Diamond Select Toys. This is part of the Avengers line that came out last year. This is an older figure, but it's a really good figure, and it's really great to go with all the Marvel Select Avengers figures that came out for the movie. Let's jump right into this figure here. Going to take a look at some of the detailing. Take a look at the face sculpt there. Really nice paint job on this, actually. I really enjoy it. Really nice detail in the mouthpiece, the whole helmet thing, the mask. Even going around all the skin and everything, all the paint job, the purple bits there and everything. Shoulder pads look good. The back is nice. I like this shading here on the back. Looks like worn metal. And then the gloves got the nice purple there. Little gauntlets. And even on the feet and the shin guards and everything. Just looks really nice all around. It's got some big toes. Peg hole at the bottom there. But yeah, I mean, it's just a really nicely painted figure. It's got some shading going on like in the back piece here and around some of the muscles. So it's like a, I don't really know what you'd call the color of the actual figure itself. It's kind of like a pale white, or a, not a pale, like a cream color. And then it's got some like gray shadowing going on in there. The head's on a ball joint, so it goes up and down, side to side a little bit. Obviously 360. Then you got the hinges here, or the joints here at the elbows, which mine, both sides are very stiff, like very stiff. You can see that it does go up further, but it's just stiff, so be careful, you don't want to break that. Yeah, so it's got the single joints on the elbows there, and it also swivels at the elbows. And then it's got the hinge wrists, which is really a nice touch there, and they swivel as well. Zoom out a tiny bit here. So he's got a little bit of a diaphragm joint, moves that far forward, that far back. It's not a huge range of motion, but it's still pretty good. There is no waist articulation there. He does have the joints there at the hips. Also, he can swivel, double jointed knees, and he has these are stiff as well for the ankle joints, but it does have the pivot, but it's hindered a little bit by the shin guards here, which are still a pliable like rubber, but it still hinders the pivot a little bit. So and that's pretty much all the articulation. So it's a decent amount of articulation for this figure. You can get him in some pretty decent poses to go along and fight your Avengers Marvel Select figures. The figure actually comes with this awesome base, which a lot of people use for some ACBA. And this thing is just very nicely detailed. And what I like about this is you can buy a bunch of these figures and get a bunch of these and you put them all together. This is part of the bridge that they were fighting them all on, and the figure fell. But if you come up close, just all the detailing, like the rust, like the paint that looks like rust on there, makes it look all worn. It's like a greenish, grayish color for the frame itself. Got a little bit of wax on there from some ACBA that I've done. You can see more like staining down here. This is really nice. Even on the back here, the railing, some blood splatter here. Just really nice detailing. Nice sculpt, nice paint. The paint just makes this thing pop, and it's really, really amazing. So that's it for this figure. I definitely recommend this if you're a huge fan of the Avengers, and if you want, I mean, you can army build these things and just create a huge Chitauri army to fight off the Avengers, which would actually be really cool if someone did that. I'd like to see that. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed the review. Don't forget to check out my other videos coming up. I got comic book reviews and action figure reviews. So, I'll catch you guys.